Hi, this is Marilyn, and welcome to July's Moon Circle. And July's Moon Circle, um, actually, July's moon, it's called full buck moon, and it's also a super moon. And the sun is in Cancer, as we know, and the moon is in Capricorn. Okay, so when we think of Capricorn is a very practical sign. It's very Saturn in nature, so it's very kind of authoritarian. And when we think of Cancer, we think of interchangeable moods because Cancer is again ruled by the moon. So if you are a Cancer, um, then you're going to be extra affected this full moon. Really going to be sensitive, really psychic as well. Very feminine energy, because again it rules Cancer. The moon rules the mother. My dad is a Cancer, and I'm on the cusp of Cancer. My birthday is on the 24th of July, so it's really interesting how this moon is really a super moon. Um, but it has the energies of Capricorn. And again, when we think of Capricorn, we think of duty and getting a job done. It's very much a career a sign, or a sign that is very practical in nature. It's an earth sign. So you've got the earth, which is which is a feminine principle, but you've also got the sun as well, which is the masculine, which we're going into. We're going into Leo, but not quite yet. But we are working towards the main sign, which is the sun. So Capricorn's about groundedness, about work. When we think of the earth, we think of pentacles, which is a very earthy kind of energy as well. And again, pentacles or coins relate to commerce, practicalities. And when you think about Cancers, they are quite driven as Capricorns. They are quite focused in the stuff that they have to do. Very pragmatic, very practical. So now's the time to kind of focus on or use the energies of that to kind of help you move over the bridge with your emotions and with work. And also being in your truth, being in your reality. And we're in the sign of the emotions. So it's about your intuition as well, because the moon is about intuition. It's about your intuition. Again, when we think about the moon, even in the tarot cards, the moon is what is hidden. Okay, so what is hidden? What? Not so much what needs to come up like Scorpio energy, but what needs to be seen and dealt with in a practical way. This isn't about staying in the head, because it would be a moon in Aquarius, which is coming, sort of like the next moon coming up to August, because we're in moon in Cancer, so we'll be moon in Sun in Leo, moon in Aquarius coming up. So that's when you can be air referring, but this is very, very practical as well as emotional. So it's an emotional, practical side. So you're mixing the water and the earth together. And so it is definitely using your intuition, the stuff that is hidden, to help you move through certain challenges. That is to do with maybe career or your path in life, and that's what comes up with a lot of the astrologers are talking about path in life. When you think about Capricorn's energy, again being very Saturn-like, it's about calling you to task and helping you deal with certain things. So again, being very pragmatic, but being yourself, being truthful, being grounded, not. I feel because human beings, sometimes we tend to intellectualize our problems a lot, and we can stay in that emotion, but we don't allow the emotion to pass through us. We don't process that emotion, so it moves through us. We actually like to keep regurgitating and telling the same story, and we become our story. And that's where we get stuck. And if you want to know if you're stuck, you want to know the people that's around you. So if people are coming towards you and new things are happening and things are flowing, and you feel different, you feel clear, and you feel that things are flowing, and situations that are coming which are challenging but you're dealing with them, then you know you're in the flow. If you're feeling a sense of overwhelm and a lot of emotions, then there is some script that you're over identifying with. My therapist coach likes to say it's the pain body. So some people like to associate themselves with being in the pain body. So staying there, in a situation, in a story, rather than breathing and moving through. And I always say that thing now to my clients is chopping wood, carrying water. So it's painful, but just carry on ironing, carry on doing basic stuff just to ground you. Because you can't intellectualize, you cannot sometimes think things through. You have to be pragmatic. You have to just get on and do what you have to do. And what that does, it makes you step out the way so spirit can do its job. I know that. I always go by what Queen of Her told me. Step out of the way, allow spirit to do his job. And that is hard letting go of control. But it's something we have to do. We co-create. So it's really important that we understand what we need to do and tap into those energies. Otherwise, we're going to revisit the same story and it becomes like Groundhog Day. So the ritual, I think, something really kind of practical, kind of grounding. So a really grounding oil, like your frankincense again, your vetiver comes to mind, but not many people will have vetiver. So I say frankincense. Rose is a very grounding, as well as an emotional oil that help you transform any grief. But frankincense, cedarwood, sandalwood. If you haven't got any of those, you just got lavender, that will work with you. And I would say it's some really earthy grounding stone. So I would say a brown stone. You can work with your bloodstones and others, but I would say something really grounding. I've got a hematite necklace that I've been wearing for protection and just to help me with my energies, because I'm working with a lot of people that's got a lot of issues, and that's really helping me. So I would say work with the some grounding stones, and I'm going to resend a base chakra meditation, because I think that will really help ground and help you transform some of those issues as well. I might add another meditation in. It just depends how I'm letting the energies feel. I'm really trying to go with what needs to happen. So I might do a moon meditation. I'm not too sure yet. So I'll let you know that, but I will definitely send that by tomorrow, which is the day before the actual full moon. Okay, so again, I'm just going to stop the video.